Whoa, boys! Whoa! 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 Whoa.
Clark? What on earth happened to you?
I'm afraid my day wasn't much productive.
You all right?
Snakes spooked the horses. I lost most of the water.
I'm sorry, Clark.
Oh, you're home!
It's okay. I'm fine now, though. I'm gonna hitch the wagon and get washed up for dinner.
Good, because supper's almost ready.
Who's that?
Missy, go on inside.
Why?
Missy, go on inside.
Mr. Davis? Mrs. Davis?
Mr. Harris, what brings you out here?
I figured I'd come out here after the bank closed and discuss a few things with you. As you both know, you've fallen behind on paying back the loan that you took out with the bank.
Yes, sir, we're aware we're a few payments behind, but I can assure you that when the weather shifts, we're gonna make those payments and then some.
You've missed more than a few payments.
We don't intend to be a burden on you. We would much prefer to make those payments on time.
I trust that is the truth, but I can't be leaving it for any longer. Now make the payments, or the bank will be forced to seize your land.
Mr. Harris, please understand.
There's
that
nothing to understand. You signed a loan, which clearly states that you would make the agreed-upon payments every month.
Good night, Pumpkin.
Good night, Ma. Love you.
Things will turn around. This farm has been in my family for a long time.
We need it to rain, Ellen. Rain soon.
I want you to know how much I appreciate all the hard work you do for Missy and me.
I'm not real sure what we're gonna do next.
I could take the job that Mr. Connor offered me as a seamstress in town.
Absolutely not. I don't want you working in town. We've discussed this. It's the man's place to provide.
Clark, you can't control the weather.
You know, when I took that loan, I just assumed it was gonna rain and things were gonna turn around.
This drought won't last forever. Things will get better. I have faith in that.
Well, I hope that faith holds up when my folks get here. I know my mom can be a bit of a handful sometimes.
You're gonna be just fine. Good morning, Mr. Connor.
Ellen, good morning. Let me help you with that. Come here, boy.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm well, and you?
I am excellent. So, are you ready to begin a wonderful day of work, I trust?
I'm absolutely ready.
Well, that's good, because I already have some projects for you to work on.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's good. Please, after you. You can work here.
Wow. What a beautiful work of art. I want to thank you again, Mr. Connor.
Would you please call me Bruce?
Well then, thank you once again, Bruce.
Whoa! Ready? Ben, how are you? Clint, Ronnie?
We're good, thanks. What brings you to town?
Well, Ellen's working at Connor's, and my folks are in town.
Been a while since I've seen them.
Sarah? You know Ellen Davis, don't you?
Of course. Bruce, this is a small town. Don't you think everyone knows everybody who lives here?
Okay, since you two are already acquainted, then Ellen, you must know how quiet and shy Sarah is. Quiet and shy.
Bruce told me someone else was coming to work here. He didn't say that it was you.
Well, Clark and I could use the extra money, and frankly, I don't mind the work. I love sewing. Always have. ever since I was a young girl.
Well, that's a good thing, since you will be doing plenty of it.
I thought you mostly did midwife work.
Well, there hasn't been much of a call for a midwife lately. I pick up work here when things are slow.
Mr. Connor.
Clark. What a pleasure to see you.
You as well. I just came by to see Ellen for one moment, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Clark, where's Missy?
She's with Ben and the boys down at the general store.
Your folks are gonna be here soon.
I came by to see if the room's ready.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? A son making sure that his folks are taken care of.
Sarah?
Hello, Clark. It's good to see you.
You as well.
Come on, let's go see your mama.
How's the first day going?
I made a pattern for a new dress and I already started sewing it.
Well, that is impressive.
Mama!
Hello, pumpkin.
Did you miss me?
Of course I did.
Missy, let's let these ladies get back to work.
I'll be home as soon as I can. Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Mama.
Ladies.
Ben.
Bye, Mr. Graham.
Paul, they're here!
Come on, Missy.
Mark, my dear sweet boy.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Grandma! Oh my goodness, how you've grown like a rose.
Yes, well, I'm all grown up now.
Oh, I can see that, my darling.
Well, don't I get a hug?
Grandpa!
Oh, look at you. Well, son, it's been far too long since we've seen you.
It's good to see you, Paul. Let me grab your bags, help you get settled.
Where's Ellen?
She's at work.
Work?
At home?
At the tailor's.
We've been waiting for you.
I can see that. Oh, sweetheart. Come here.
Your folks getting all right?
They're actually already here.
I'm late, and I'm the wife who didn't make supper. Your ma's gonna have something to say about that.
Oh, she'll be fine. Don't worry about her.
Y'all washed up?
Yes, ma'am. Papa made me.
Then what are we waiting on? Let's go eat.
So how was your first day?
Oh, I enjoy working with Sarah.
Yeah.
You know she's a widow.
Yeah.
You know Ben's a widower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has 2 kids, too.
Mm-hmm.
Ellen, don't get any ideas.
Well, hello, Lloyd.
Ellen! Oh, so good to see you.
It is so good to see you.
Look at you.
How was your trip in?
Oh, not bad at all. I do have to admit, though, the old back does need a good night's rest.
Irene, it is so wonderful to see you.
Ellen,
I'm sorry I'm late.
I understand you're working.
I am. Today was my first day.
You know, in my time, a woman really wouldn't be... Oh, my. Stop.
What do you say we eat?
Just go sit down.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay staying in town?
Oh, my, yes. We don't want to impose. I almost forgot. I brought you something.
I'll be here in the morning.
No, Paul, you don't have to do that. It's
Now, look. I've been around long enough to know that if the wife has to take a job, things aren't going as well as they could be.
8 o'clock?
I'll be here.
There.
She's beautiful, Grandma. I love her. Thank you.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Look, Ma.
She's lovely.
Thank you. I made her special for you.
I will keep her with me always. Thank you so much, Grandma.
No.
Pa, look what Grandma made for me.
I see that. What's her name gonna be?
I don't know. I just got her.
Come on, we better get going. It's a long way into town.
Just give me a little bit more time. I'm so tired.
You know, I'd let you sleep as long as you'd like, but as soon as I do, that rooster you hate so much gonna start growing.
One of these days, you're gonna come back from working in the field and you're gonna find that rooster's your supper. Just give me a little more time to sleep. I'm so tired.
Okay. Missy and I will grab some milk and then we'll wake you when we come back.
I do love you so.
I love you too. Go back to sleep.
Son, why didn't you tell us you were having trouble with the land?
Man's got to stand on his own. I didn't want to come begging for help.
Yeah. Man does have to go off and find his way, make his own life, but he shouldn't forget where he come from.
I didn't want you to think I couldn't take care of my family.
Son, I would never. How long has this well been dry, anyway?
It's been a spell.
Yeah?
I've had enough for the garden and the animals from the creek, but it's been barely enough to sustain us.
Well, did you try digging a little deeper into the well?
Yes, sir, but hit rock.
Yeah, well, I noticed you dug another one out in the field in front of the house.
Yes, sir, same problem.
Well, I think I may know of a way to get you some water without having to dig wells all over creation. Your old man knows a thing or two about dealing with a drought.
What do you think?
It's beautiful. You are truly an artist.
Why, thank you.
Can I ask you something, Sarah?
Certainly.
Your husband, he passed on a couple years back.
Yes.
He's still in your heart?
He will always be in my heart.
What I meant was, do you ever see yourself with somebody else? Remarrying, I mean.
At first, I didn't. You know, the pain was so strong. I couldn't imagine a time when I could be open to someone else. But time is a way of changing things without you knowing. It took some time, but I think the Lord has allowed my aching heart to heal.
Then Graham lost his wife. He's a good man, father.
And he is a rather handsome man, I must say.
So you said your well is what, about 25 feet?
Well, I was able to dig 5 more, but then I ended up hitting rock.
All right, so that's about 30. I figure this land being more elevated like it is, we'll have to go down about 40, 45 feet in order to even have a hope of hitting water.
That deep, huh?
Well, let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
Ready? So how's that neighbor of yours, Ben? Having a tough time of it, too?
Well, drought hit him pretty hard, but
Yeah?
somehow he was able to hit water, though.
Well, we will, too.
I hope so.
Lord, this ground is hard.
Hi, Sarah. Evening, Ellen. See you in the morning. Night.
Mr. Harris, I have good news for you.
Really?
Yes. We're making payment on Friday.
I heard about your job over here with Mr. Connors.
You...
Mrs. Davis?
I'm fine. It's just this dry weather.
Ah. Well, evening.
Evening. Good night, Pumpkin.
Good night, Ma.
What time in the morning do you want me out here?
I think Ben's gonna be over around 7:30.
See if Ben and the boys want to come to supper on Saturday.
I will.
I could help you with that if you'd like.
That would be wonderful, Irene.
I could help with the eating of it.
Oh, now there's something you're good at.
If you all excuse me, I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm gonna turn in.
If you're so tired, maybe you shouldn't be working at that tailor shop.
No, I'll be fine, really. It's just gonna take some getting used to is all.
You look pale.
Really, I'm fine. I just need some rest.
We should be going. It's getting late. We got a long ways back to town. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night.
Not, dear.
Good night, Irene.
Son?
It's mighty nice of Ellen inviting us over for dinner Saturday. Haven't had a good home-cooked meal in a while. Except the ones I cook. I'm not sure how good those are.
So I've heard. Ben, I appreciate you coming out here.
It's in my own best interest. I think I might try this out in a far field before I start digging another well. How's Ellen doing working?
She seems a little tired.
Well, then you make her stay home till she feels better.
Oh, she won't do that. I learned a long time ago I can't tell Ellen what to do.
Well, as long as she isn't too tired to cook dinner on Saturday.
That's mighty kind of you.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm looking forward to that dinner.
Will you two stop clucking away like a couple of hens? We got work to do here.
I invited someone else.
Who?
Sarah and her youngins. Thought it'd be nice for them to play with Missy and Ben's boys.
Sure you did. I thought we talked about that, Ellen.
We did. I just didn't agree to anything.
I guess you didn't.
Sure looks good, Ellen.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like your other guests are here.
Sarah! So glad you could make it. Well, thanks so much for inviting us. Of course, it's my pleasure.
Here, we brought you a little something.
Thank you. Oh, these are Clark's folks. Irene, Lloyd, this is Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Kids, come on! Supper's on!
Did I ever tell you the story of the hunting trip I did with my pa up in the mountains back in the early days?
No.
He had these two hound dogs.
Oh, thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Your Laura's a lovely girl.
Ah, she is. She reminds me a lot of her father.
Really? How so?
She has his eyes. I can still see him when she looks at me.
They make a handsome couple, don't they?
Yes, I suppose they do.
Aren't you glad I meddled?
I'm not gonna answer that.
You still miss him?
Well, there was a time when all I did was miss him. At some point, you just gotta get on with the business of living.
Yeah.
How about you? You still think about their mama?
Every day. But you're right. Time has a way of healing that pain. I miss her differently now than I did. It's more peaceful.
Yeah.
There before was a gigantic black bear standing up on his hind feet. He looked like he was 10 feet tall to me. I was about your size, you know. What could I do?
sense in letting a perfectly good day go to waste. Your folks are they here yet?
No, no. Not yet. Are you feeling any better?
A little. Tired is all.
Feels like you're running a little bit of a fever.
Feel a tad warm.
Feels more than a tad warm. Why don't you go rest, and I'll make you some tea, and then I'll head into town and grab some fixings for supper.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, you have a good day now.
Afternoon, Clark.
Ben, how are you?
Good, good. See?
Good to see you. Looks like you and Sarah got along pretty well the other night.
Yes, we did.
She's a fine woman.
She certainly is. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Sarah.
Ben.
I was hoping to get your permission to call upon you sometime.
Why, Mr. Graham, how very forward of you. And it would seem that you were calling on me right now.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just
I was teasing you.
Oh.
You can certainly call on me sometime. I look forward to it.
So you put the two pieces of fabric together and you cut out the pattern of the shape of the head and the arms and the legs, and then I sew it, and then I stuff it all with cotton to make it all filled out.
You feeling any better?
I'm feeling a little tired still, but I think with a little more rest, I'll be fine to work in the morning.
Work in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're in any condition?
Clark, we need the money.
Like you can afford to miss a day or two?
We'll see how I feel in the morning.
Go back to sleep.
I love you, Clark.
I love you too.
Okay. Good morning, Irene.
Morning.
Have a good day.
You too, Ellen.
Oh, that's better now. Ellen! Ellen, sweetheart, can you hear me?
Ellen. Ellen. right, son, let's get her in the house. Come on. Come on, up we go. Got her.
What happened?
Ah!
What happened?
Oh,
What happened?
I don't know.
Put her down.
The doctor's away. Sarah's the midwife. She knows a little bit about medicine.
I'll get some cold cloth. You sit with her.
Ellen?
Pa! Is Mom gonna be okay?
Missy, I know you're scared. She's gonna be fine, I promise. Yeah, come on.
Pa! Pa!
She's on fire.
Sarah? It's Ellen.
I don't like how this looks. Now, I am not a doctor, but that looks to me like scarlet fever.
Scarlet fever.
I thought she looked awful peaked.
What can we do?
She needs rest. Keep her warm. Only time can tell. Keep Missy away from her. She's younger, weaker. Don't let her near Ellen.
Is there anything else?
Just rest and prayers. Mine will be with her. I'll let you two be. Come on now. It's gonna be okay.
Missy, can I talk to you for a second?
Yes, Pa?
Jeez, you want to sit down? Missy, Ma's very sick right now. She may be, contagious. Do you know what that means?
That other people can get sick too?
That's right. I'm afraid you're not gonna be able to go and see her until she gets well, okay?
I won't get sick, I promise.
I know. She just needs all the strength she can get right now.
I won't make her tired. I can help take care of her.
Missy, I need you to do this for me, okay? Please.
You think that I'm just a little girl, and I can't do anything. But I can help. She's my Ma.
You gonna be fine out here? You know, you can go stay with Grandma and Grandpa in town if you want.
I'd rather be in with Ma.
I know. As soon as she gets well, you'll be able to go in there, okay?
Okay.
Love you, Pumpkin. Go back to sleep.
I've been sleeping all day.
I know. You need your rest.
Has Missy gone to sleep yet?
She's off to bed. Just
Well,
try not to think about her.
I hope it doesn't feel too strange to her out there in the diner area.
Just get yourself better. Get a good night's sleep.
I know you've done your best.
I think you're gonna be just fine.
How is she taking it? Does she seem all right?
She's doing just fine. She's a little girl and she's just worried about her mama. She was upset when I told her she couldn't be in here.
Is she still upset?
Of course. She wants to help her mother the same way you've always helped her. You shouldn't be taxing yourself about this. Let's get some rest, okay?
Clark, please don't go. I need you. Will you stay a while?
I will forever be by your side.
Honey, you know you're not supposed to be in here.
Be as quiet as a field mouse. I won't disturb you, I promise.
I know, Pumpkin. But it's for your own good. I can't have you getting sick. Go on. Your pa has his hands full taking care of me. We can't both be sick. Missy, go on now.
Missy, what did I tell you about coming in here?
But Pa! I was just trying to help!
Clark, don't be mad at her.
I'm not mad. I'm worried.
You all right? You're upset because they won't let you see her, huh?
They won't let me do anything.
Just worried about you getting sick, Pumpkin.
Pa's in there all the time.
I know. But that's what your pa's here for. And it's hard for him to do what needs to be done and still be worrying about you. You know what I think you could do for him that would probably help him the most?
Now what?
You can be strong. Do what he says. Even though it hurts your feelings right now. Can you do that?
I'll try.
Good girl.
Supper's getting cold.
Gonna check on Ellen.
Clark.
Sorry we woke you.
It's okay. There are some things I want to tell you.
What things?
I want to thank you. You've given me so much love in my life. Clark,
You're gonna be okay.
I've lived a great life. And it is because of you that I don't have any regrets. I'm gonna be all right. I just need to know that you'll be all right. you to promise me something. I need you to promise me that you will keep your heart open. You are one of the most loving, giving men. And I couldn't bear for that part of you to die with me.
Don't talk about time.
Promise me, Clark. I need you to promise me. Not just for me, but for Missy's sake. She'll need someone to show her that love doesn't leave this world with the passing of just one person. Please, Clark.
I promise.
For as much as it hath pleased Almighty God of his great mercy, to take unto himself the soul of our dear Ellen here departed, we therefore commit her body to the earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life. Anyone who knew Ellen would know that she was one of the most special people you could ever have the good fortune to know. Strong-willed, certainly. Kind, beyond words. She was a friend to a great many, but even more so, a blessing to her husband, and a true light to her daughter. To say that we shall miss her dearly doesn't even measure up. But it is the truth. We will all miss you, Ellen. God bless you.
This is our home. And it will always be. You are a wonderful man. I love you, Clark.
Clark?
Yeah, Paul.
I can't seem to get any sleep.
Something on your mind?
Yeah. I want to make an offer to you. Now, I know how hard all of this must be for you. You know, if it's too much to bear, you and Missy are more than welcome to move back home with us.
I am home, Paul.
You know, son, this place might be filled with too many memories.
That's why I can't leave. Ellen, she loved it here. This was our home. Paul, we'll be all right.
What'd he say?
He says he's staying.
Well, guess we'll be staying a while, too. We're family.
Well, we'll get our things tomorrow, huh?
There you go. Shouldn't take us long to collect our things and check out.
Mr. Davis, can I have a moment?
Why don't we take Missy inside for a minute?
Everything all right?
Just take her inside.
Stay.
Now, I know this is a difficult time, but this is rather a discreet matter.
I'm his Paul. Whatever you need to say, you can say it in front of me.
All right. Now, you're well aware that you went for some time without making a payment on your loan. Then Mrs. Davis took a job in town and you were able to make one payment. And now, with her passing, I need to know how you intend to repay your debt.
My wife passed only days ago, and you're gonna come in me with this?
I cannot let this continue without some way of knowing how the bank will be repaid. Now, quite frankly, don't have much faith that you're going to be able to make even the next payment, now that your wife is deceased.
Whoa, boy.
Come on, easy.
This doesn't change anything. Payment is due the first of the month.
You did the right thing.
Need a break?
Actually, that's a good idea. I wanted to talk to you. Yesterday.
Should have never touched him. I let my emotions get the best of me.
Yeah, that's true enough, but I'm more interested in what that banker said. I mean, you told us that you had money problems, but according to that bank man, you could lose your land. Now, we want to help you. What can we do?
I appreciate the offer. Your being here is a big help, but I have to pay back that money, plain and simple. Plus, I know you and Ma are just struggling to get by, too.
Yeah, that's the truth. You know that if we had the money, we'd be giving it to you straight away.
I'm gonna figure something out. I don't want you worrying about me.
That's what parents do. Can you imagine a moment when you won't be worrying about Missy? Hmm? course not. Now, a parent's job may be over when children have gone off to make their lives, but you never stop worrying. But Karen, it's like breathing for me and your mom.
I know you're right. I just don't want...
Hey, come on, enough of this chit-chat. Let's get back to work. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
All right. Got a lot of water to haul in. Come on.
Missy, you haven't touched your food.
Not hungry.
You should try and eat something.
May be excused.
Yes.
Child. Clark, have you thought that maybe this isn't the best place for her right now?
I don't follow.
I'm worried about her. She's a little girl. You're gonna be out on the farm all day long. And there's so many things that have to be done around here.
Look, maybe she could come stay with us, if need be. At least until things pick up around here.
Would you think about it?
Morning, Pa!
Pumpkin, what are you doing up so early?
Well, I thought I could help.
What you want to help with?
Kathy thought we could help around the house more with chores.
Is that her name, Kathy?
Yep.
Okay, tell you what, why don't you and Kathy go see if Grandma has some chores for y'all to do?
We can?
Sure.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Grandma!
Morning, Paul.
Morning, son. Let's get to it.
Well, we got a lot of work to do. First thing we're gonna do is sweep up in here.
I already know how to sweep.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. I'm gonna relax. I might even take a nap. Yes.
Grandma, don't be silly.
What? Me silly? Come here, you. Oh, I love you, my girl.
I love you too.
That's a good thing,
Why?
because we have to get to work. Oh, forgot my broom.
Had that on tight. I got it up here.
Got it? There we go.
There we go. Come on. Couple more turns now. There we go. Couple more. Just about there. Ah. There we go. There you are. Whew. Come on, babe. Come on. Help us find it, Lord. Help us find it. Well, nothing! Well, it just means we have to try somewhere else is all.
Hey, you know what, Paul? I think we've looked just about everywhere.
Well, just about everywhere isn't the same as everywhere. Oh, giving up hope is for the hopeless.
Paul, I know Ellen let me have faith right now. I'm having a tough time.
Your grandma used to tell me that when things would seem to overwhelm me, to slow down and focus on the task in front of you. And take care of it and move on to the next one. And things don't seem so impossible.
That's great advice. As long as you can control things. But my task is to get water, and I can't!
Well, sometimes, son, you can't always have control. Sometimes you just have to accept it, let it go. Let it go, son.
Coat the chicken in the egg, just like that, and then you roll it in the breadcrumbs. Because that's how it makes that nice crispy stuff we like on the outside of it. All right, now you try one.
Grandma?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I did good in my chores today?
Oh, you did better than good. You did exceptional. I believe you could do just about anything you set your mind to.
Do you think Pa knows that?
Of course he does. Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna let you finish up here, and I'll go get the boys and have them come in for supper. When I get back, I'll fry up that chicken, and I'm gonna tell your Pa what a good job you did today. Gentlemen?
Well, Mrs. Davis, what brings your beautiful self out here?
Well, I just came out to report that Missy did a tremendous job today.
Really?
Well, don't look so surprised. She's smart as a whip. Got gumption, too.
Yes, she does.
We're gonna have the best supper ever. Pa's gonna be so proud of me. It's gonna be so good. Oh. Oh! Grandma! Grandma! Pa!
So, how about fried chicken for dinner?
That sounds good to me.
Don't be long now.
Nope.
Oh, dear God, Missy. Clark!
Pa! Grandma! Pa! Pa!
Missy!
Pa! Pa!
Ma, take her!
Clark! Here.
Pa, I'm sorry.
What were you thinking?
I was just trying to help.
To help? Burning the house and almost getting yourself killed is not helping.
Pa, I said I was sorry.
If something bad happens to you, sorry doesn't fix it.
I'll talk to her.
Clark, please, don't be hard on her.
She could have been hurt, Mom. Or worse.
But it was my fault. I was the one that left her.
She has to understand that one day you and Paul won't be around to help me look after her.
Why can't we have the pillows?
Well, everything's all smoky, honey. Gotta air out the mattresses and the pillows, everything.
Pa, I'm sorry.
Hey. Don't you give it another thought, okay? I love you. Come here.
Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Lloyd and Irene.
well, yeah. Let's go say hi.
Come on there, Yago.
How you two doing today?
Well, not especially good. We had a fire out to the house yesterday.
Is everyone all right? Clark, Missy?
They're all fine. All fine. They just come into town to get some lumber and other supplies.
We don't need the wood. I got a bunch left over from when Clark helped me fix up my barn. I'll bring it over.
Well, we can't ask you to do that.
Nonsense. I know times are tough for Clark. Besides, that's what neighbors are for, right?
Bless you, Ben Graham. You're a good man.
He certainly is.
As you may have guessed, Sarah and I are courting.
No.
I can head back to my place, pick up the lumber.
Be back at your place no time.
It's mighty kind of you, Ben. Mighty kind.
Pa, you need to come see.
Get up now, get up! Get up. Get up now. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What is all this?
Hi, Missy.
Well, your pa told us what happened. I told a few people, Sarah told a few people. I guess they told some people. Well, here we are. I got the lumber left over from when you helped me rebuild my barn.
It's mighty kind of you, Ben. But I can't ask you to do this.
Well, you didn't ask. We offered. Come on.
Come on.
Grab it, ground, boys. Let's go.
All right. Here we go. That's it. You want to hand me that? Thank you. All right, let's start at the bar and work our way around this place. There you go.
Hey, you mind if I join you?
Okay.
Oh, what are you doing all the way up here?
Just thinking.
Yeah. Is there something wrong?
No, Pa's mad at me. It's my fault. I started it.
Did you tell him that you were sorry?
Yeah.
Missy, honey, your father loves you. Now, he may be upset with something that you've done, but sweetheart, he will always love you. You got trust in that.
You sure?
I couldn't be more sure. Yeah, I think those boys could use 2 strong girls to help them load up them wagons. What do you say?
Sure.
Come on.
I think it turned out well.
Mr. Connor, I really appreciate this.
It's my pleasure.
Can't thank you enough.
You don't have to. Just know if something similar happens at my place, I expect the same thing. And with the trouble Clint gets into, it may just.
It's fair enough.
Sarah, you about ready to go?
I sure am.
Come on now.
Sarah, you're welcome.
Take care now.
Bye, kids. Bye.
See y'all.
Bye-bye, y'all. You have a good night now.
Come on now. Get up.
Come on, come on. We still have one more length of pipe to try.
It says in the good book that the good are rewarded and the wicked are punished. Why am I being punished?
Well, we don't always understand why things happen. We just need to have faith and endure.
How am I supposed to endure this? Almost lost my house in a fire. Missy could have been hurt. I'm about to lose my land I can't grow a thing on because it'll never rain, but it's mine, and I fight for it every day to keep it and make it work. And then most of all, I'll lose Ellen. The only woman I've ever loved. I miss her so much.
Son, I want you to come with me.
Where?
Just come with me. I wanted to bring you up here.
Why?
What do you see?
Hills, trees, our house, barren fields.
Is there anything special about what you see?
It's just where we live.
It's more than that, Clark. It's your home. This place has been a partner to you throughout this trying time. I mean, you see the burden that comes with living here when you could choose to see the blessing that it is to have this wonderful thing right beside you. I mean, it's all you see is the downside of everything. Son, you miss the truth of life.
What truth is that?
There are wonders all around. Things to be thankful for. God blesses us with so many special gifts.
What do I have to be thankful for? That he took away the only woman I've ever loved? That he's gonna take away all my land? You know, if God's so wonderful, why do I always feel like he's forsaken me?
You are so very wrong. The truth of God's love is not that he allows bad things to happen. It's his promise that he will be standing there right beside you when they do. God loves you like you love Missy. Like your ma and me love you. No matter how hard things get, Clark, we will be there right beside you. And so will God.
have something to tell everybody.
What is it?
Where's Missy?
She went down to the chicken coop to get some eggs. Why?
What's gotten into you?
I have two things I want to talk to you about.
All right.
I've been thinking a lot about what you said about this not being a good place for Missy to grow up.
And?
And you're right. This is not the ideal place for a young girl. Living here, the two of us would probably not afford Missy the proper childhood. I know that living with you two would make life easier for Missy. I know I can speak from personal experience of just how wonderful it was to grow up in that house.
Are you sure about this, son?
I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life.
Well, if that's what you want.
She didn't let me finish. I know it will be easier on Missy living with you two. But Missy's my daughter. And I'm her father. And she belongs here with me. I know we may deal with some tough times ahead, but the good Lord's gonna show us through.
Well, I just have to say that I'm so happy that you said that.
Really?
Yes, of course. Missy needs her pa. She needs a pa that's gonna love her. And I was just worried about the farm and the work and the issues.
Well, that brings me to my next bit of news. I was gonna wait till everybody was seated for dinner to say this, but I hit water.
What?
You did?
I put the last piece on. It just started flowing. I almost gave up.
That's wonderful.
I'm gonna go tell Missy.
Hey!
Mr. Davis?
Mr. Harris, please let me apologize for the other day.
I understand, considering all that's happened. And I regret how I may have handled things.
Mr. Harris, I hit water. I'm very confident I can pull in a full crop before harvest time, and if you just give me that time, I can make those payments and then some. I know this drought's gonna raise prices.
I appreciate your situation, Mr. Davis. But the bank cannot wait till harvest time.
Please, I can make those payments.
If the bank is firm on this matter, which is why it's such a good thing that I am not here to see you.
You're not?
No, I'm here to see them.
My folks.
Stephen. Lloyd, I have the papers right here.
Good. I don't understand.
Your folks have offered to put up a parcel of their land as additional collateral on your loan if we grant an extension.
Paul, you could lose your land.
I told you, a parent will do anything for their child.
Just make sure you get a real good crop this year.
Clark.
Come on in.
See if I can find it.
Missy? Missy? Missy?
I can't find her anywhere.
Can I be of some assistance?
No, but I do thank you. I appreciate it.
You don't think maybe she overheard us talking about her coming to live with us?
Paul, you mind run over to Ben and see if she's there? I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Will you stay here just in case she comes back?
Get it. Get it.
Bud, what brings you by?
Ooh, Pete. Look, Missy's gone off somewhere. She didn't come by here, any chance?
No, but me and the boys will help you look for her.
I'd sure appreciate it. Get up, Pete.
Come on now.
Missy! Missy!
Missy?
Pa doesn't want me here, then I won't be.
Missy! Ooh, Pete. Missy! Where's that girl? Come on, Pete.
Any sign of her?
I don't know where she could be.
I can't find her anywhere.
It's gonna be dark soon.
Will you give me that lantern? We stay here, I'm gonna go look for her.
You take care of yourself.
Go, now, now. Go. Missy! 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 Missy!
Pa!
Missy! Why did you leave?
Because you told Grandma and Grandpa that I'd be better off living with them.
I told them you were my daughter and you were staying here with me no matter what. You understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, I love you, Pa.
I love you, Pumpkin.
brings you here today? For me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, they look lovely.
I've been doing some thinking. Last night, Missy ran off on Clark.
Oh, dear. Did he find her? Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine, but you got me to thinking. The people we love can be taken from us at any time. You and I, we know that better than most.
I suppose we do.
And I know we talked about taking things slow, but,
What is it?
I'm mad in love with you. And I don't want to waste another minute taking things slow. I don't want to lose a minute with you.
What are you saying?
I'm asking for your hand in marriage.
Ben, I was not expecting this.
Neither was I, but here I am, asking you to say yes.
Yes! Of course I'll marry you.
I'm never gonna let go of you, Sarah.
Ben. What is it?
Mr. Connor.
What's going on?
We're getting married.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And congratulations are in order.
Mr. Connor.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I'm happy for you.
We better go tell Clark.
Ben, darling, don't you think we ought to tell our children first?
Right. Good idea. Sorry, I'm a bit scattershot right now.
Don't forget your hat.
Thanks. Well, oh, come on.
Hey, Clark!
Clark, we got a big announcement.
What's the big announcement?
We wanted you to know. Right. Please, you tell him. Go ahead,
Thank
please.
you. We're getting married.
That's wonderful. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
I was hoping you'd agree to be my best man.
I'd be honored.
I hope you two can stay for the wedding.
Well, I don't know. I suppose maybe we could stay a few days if we're welcome.
Grandma, are you silly? You are always welcome.
What?
Wow! Weenie! It's raining!
Oh, my goodness, it's raining.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Get out of here.
Oh, it's raining!
Glory be, look at it come down.
Boy, don't you have enough sense to get out of the rain?
No, ma'am.